Welcome back to Leatherwingback Productions Gaming. I'm Taylor. I'm just going to roll right into another episode of Sherlock Chapter 1. Just because I'm having fun with it. And when you're having fun, why not keep going? So I think we are... Oh no, I need to go deal with the Mycroft situation. Unless I don't know if it's a Mycroft M or a Moriarty M. Probably Mycroft. Let's go see. Oh, I click in the game. Alright, let's fast travel to Mycroft's person. Pardon my crunching.
Mr. Holmes, your brother sent me.
Of course you did.
Terrific. Let me guess. Mission of global importance, a nation forever in my debt? Let's get this over with.
I see the Holmes demeanor is genetic. Well then, this island is home to a seemingly innocuous astronomy professor named Jacob Haring. In high society, though, he's rather more infamous. He possesses a collection of scandalous materials that could compromise almost every aristocrat in Britain.
It's an information
And Haring
broker.
recently got his hands on information that would expose one of our men. He agreed to return it, so long as he was paid a visit by a Holmes.
And Mycroft was too busy watching the crown jewels? Fine. I'll visit Mr. Haring the moment I can spare the time.
Just wait. The man is a loner, but a cunning one. This invitation implies he has something in mind for you, so be careful. And remember, I was never here.
I just want to give Sherlock a hug. I do. Having fun there, Jiminy Cricket? Okay, where am I supposed to go for this guy? Lives in a large mansion with a fountain near the east end of Bonanza Road in Grand Surrey. Well, lucky day, that's where I'm headed. Isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I was thinking we needed to head north. Alright. Where is it? Bonanza Road. East end, over here. Bonanza Road. So it should be just right here, right?
Extra, extra! The hive gets stung! A substantial police sting targeting the hideouts of the hive. Interested in some Cordona news? Check the front page. You won't regret it.
This is the right direction, right? Yes. Placido could still do a lot of good were he to return to the police, but the man deserved a rest. Sherlock respected that. Yes. Consequences? Gunshots and screams, byproduct of substantial police sting targeting the hideouts of the Hive Crime Syndicate. This unprecedented operation had been planning for almost 6 months and led to 13 arrests per lead investigator Chief Constable Donovan. The Cordona police stormed the group's warehouses. Many Hive ringleaders attempted to flee on a smuggling vessel loaded with weapons hidden inside wool crates. Officers learned of the escape plan, and the ship was intercepted by military patrols shortly after leaving the shores of Cordona. Once a powerful organization formed from the merger of several local gangs unified beneath one mysterious master, the Hive has appeared to be in decline for some time, the alleged result of its leader's death and subsequent factional infighting. Okay, so yeah, just keep going this way. A large mansion with a fountain. Can I get ya? Is this it? No, there's no fountain here. Oh, startled horse. Well, this looks like a mansion. Is there a fountain? Indeed there is. Hello. It's a trap.
Boom, Sherry. I found a corpse. Don't you think it's strange we always end up in situations like this?
Seek, and ye shall find.
A little bird sang to me.
John, do you know any songbirds?
Oh, I don't know. Partridges, birds of paradise, chickens. Okay, I might just be hungry.
It would not be easy
broken
to cut
hat?
this hat in two. Whoever is responsible is a master of their craft. It would not be easy to cut this hat in two. Whoever is responsible...
There we go.
Pheasant feathers. They're rare here.
A pheasant. I guess, can we not? There we go. I was like, can we not look at the body? Heart attack, maybe?
Judging by his expression, a painful and unexpected death.
There doesn't appear to be much blood. I wonder if he was poisoned or something.
His hand is clinging to his chest, but he has no stab or gunshot wounds.
There's a sword here.
Pattern 1796 light cavalry saber. It looks like he died of natural causes, but something doesn't add up.
He's probably poisoned or scared to death. It's never an easy task for Mycroft, is it? Shall we take a look at the professor's desk? Looks like somebody rummaged through it. Someone wanted something.
So, the victim is Professor Jacob Haring himself. That's no great surprise. London Fencing Club, 1876.
So the sword was his. Medical report for fencing competition. To whom it may concern, patient Jacob Haring has completed his physical and is in perfect health to participate in the fencing competition at the London Fencing Club.
Completely healthy and ready to take part in the fencing competition.
So either somebody fibbed or he was poisoned.
A man with a plan. Admittedly, not a great plan if you write on paper exactly when you will do your illegal business, but a plan nonetheless.
Yeah, plan's a plan. Ablutions, breakfast, walk on the quay. That's how you actually say that, right? I always want to say quay, but it's key, right? Or K. Collect mail, work on the science article, Series B, lunch and tea, answering letters, check my precious collection. Repair the clock, evening repast? I don't know fencing terms. Exercise, walk along the quay, reading, prepare for sleep. Check my precious collection. Where is your precious collection, Professor?
Stamped with Mr. Haring's personal seal.
Okay. Something about the clock.
Clock's hands aren't moving.
Okay. That was one of his tasks, was to fix it. Medical report at the desk. What am I missing? What am I missing, John?
Another day, another death. Do you think we're just lucky?
Mm-hmm. I guess check back here. Anything? No. Do I have the right thing pinned? I must, because it's the only thing. This will probably just tell me what time he died,
The clock's hands aren't moving.
because he was going to repair the clock at 4. But that didn't happen. I think he was poisoned at the lunch. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Stylish top hat. Also found stop clock. Anything? I'm just gonna pin all the different things and see which one gives me information. I think that is the one we were on. I thought that was an arrow for a second. I'm not sure what they want me to do. It suggests that there's still clues to find.
Another day, another death. Do you think we're just lucky?
Can I? There we go. Sheesh.
A safe behind a painting. Classic. This was opened carefully.
With the key.
One presumes that empty safes are not some hip new trend. If you had an enormous collection of blackmail material, where would you keep it?
Oh, nice try, Sherry. I ain't telling you nothing.
Oh, look at that! I love that. This building's really cool. Okay, now what? Professor's safe was carefully opened and left empty. Okay. Now what? There's still clues to be had. I guess I must, like, lean against all the walls. What about here? Should I be searching for evidence out here? No? Anything? Anything at all? Why? Why are there rats just skimpering across the floor? Anything? Anything at all?
Old, but still deadly. 2 sabers used to be mounted here.
Uh-huh. Oh, thank you. Alright, so whoever the thief was... yet, no. So there's that. This is the professor here. No, I think it's the professor. And you think he fell? Oh, no. I think the professor took the sword. Yeah. Professor did that. Clock wasn't working. Yeah, he was trying to fix the clock. Was that everything? No. Let's try that.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
No. He cut the hat. That can't be right.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Said this was carefully opened, so that can't be. Maybe that. So I think the only thing. Let's try this real quick. I haven't tried everything over here. Oh. But they did it afterwards? Really? That's the difference?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I don't think it's him. I think it's the... It's that afterwards. Let's try all three of these. There we go.
Mr. Herring was not one to deviate from his plans, and yet, on this day, he only managed to answer his mail and never did get to repair the clock. The visitor knew his schedule. They entered the house between 3:30 and 4 p.m. That's exactly when Herring would be checking his blackmail collection. When Jacob saw the intruder, his fencing reflexes kicked in. He lunged left to the sabers, wrenched one off the wall, and attacked the visitor. But in the middle of the assault, Mr. Herring is struck by a heart attack, and the professor only manages to cut off the hat of the intruder. The visitor stole Herring's entire blackmail collection and wrote a message on the blackboard.
For us?
Before we go chasing the intruder, should we try to confirm the cause of the professor's death? I'd hate for him to be a red herring.
Oh my goodness, John. Death by dying. Professor's death is rather unusual. He has no visible wounds, yet the recent medical examination suggests he was totally healthy. So it seems unlikely his death was from natural causes. We need to search his house for more clues. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself. There's tea. Yeah, right here. The tea. Someone poisoned him.
Half empty, or for John, half full. A strong, rotten smell. Uncharacteristic for tea.
Mm-hmm. This is empty?
Totally empty.
Yeah.
Even John couldn't argue with that.
He was poisoned. Let's check it out. Oh no, there's another one. Adds 1 to the reagent's value. Oh, so we could do that with you. Yeah. I could do that to both of them, right? Add 1 to you, and then just combine with you. Are there multiple ways of doing this, I wonder? Not you. I want this one. Come here. Yeah. Chemical analysis revealed the drink was laced with digitalis, whatever that is.
Digitalis is usually used to cure heart disease, but every drug is a poison if you get the dosage wrong. Or right, if that's your goal.
Okay. Now what? It's everything, right? Yeah, we know how he died. How are we supposed to figure out who? Fingerprints, no footprints, nothing. Alright, so should we ask somebody out here?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sir, I don't know. Try asking someone else.
There's a police officer up here. I can probably ask. Or not. Where'd they go? I swear
May
they
I ask
just
for your
disappear.
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Where's a stylish hat with a red ribbon and pheasant feathers? That tells me nothing. Maybe there's something inside here? John.
Another day, another death. Do you think we're just lucky?
What am I supposed to do, John? So we have this that we've dealt with. We've talked about the tea. Someone that knows his schedule. The Series B. Pin this one actually. Am I just gonna have to pin everything and look around and hope I get something? I for reals don't know what they want from me. Good grief. What? DLC. What? This isn't DLC, is it? Minecraft cases. Well, apparently it's not a Minecraft case. It's like not even showing up. That's what called Clockwork Extortion, which should have been a Minecraft case, but guess what's not showing up? I have no idea. Yeah, it's like not showing up anywhere. Guys, do I have like a weird copy of the game or something? I cannot find information on this case. I don't know what to do. He wears a stylish hat with a red ribbon and pheasant feathers. It's like he stole the professor's blackmail materials. I have no idea. Like, I legitimately... And apparently no one else has played this. Oh, here's a video at least. I generally try to do written walkthroughs just to make it quick and easy, but no, it's not sleep time. Leave me alone, big brother. Okay, there's the tea. Oh, this says it has a spot in the Mind Palace, which it does not. Or was that just a chemical analysis? Maybe that was the chemical thing. Okay. They did something wild for their chemical. I wonder if that's randomly generated. Ugh, we have to go back to the police station. Nope, not this way. Back this way. Good grief. That was ridiculous. Let me actually make sure they got information at the police station. Yes, they did. Well then. I'm wasting all my time. Archives are over here. Okay. Suspects? Would that be Grand Soleil? Instrument of crime or criminal pattern? There we go. Oh. Madness, I tell you. A woman reported a loud noise and screams in Grand Soleil. When the police arrived at the place, they were instantly ambushed and a shootout began. There were no casualties on either side, but most of the suspects managed to escape. The officers succeeded in arresting only 2 gang members, Sid Parody and Harry Trelawney. Both are sons of local noblemen. During the interrogation, Parody and Trelawney confessed that they are associated with the Robbins gang. The Robbins are rumored to engage in blackmail, robbery, and illegal bookmaking, but have remained elusive for a long time. The gang members tend to distinguish themselves by wearing bright red waistcoats and hats with red ribbons and bird feathers. They often emblazon their crime scenes with a reference to little birds singing, presumably to deter would-be informants from betraying them. Their leader calls himself Lucky Joe, but his true identity remains unconfirmed. The detained gang members have revealed the location of their hideout. It's in Grand Soleil, west from the intersection of Vernay Street and LeBlanc Road. Requesting approval to raid the hideout. Lieutenant K. Weaver. Kevin?
Seems like we have fun neighbours, eh, Sherry?
We should introduce ourselves.
Excuse me while I go back outside, because I can't fast travel from in here. Alright. Pin that. West from the intersection of Vernay and LeBlanc. There's LeBlanc, and there's Vernay. We want west of this intersection, so somewhere down here. Probably that very house, actually. Alright. I'm actually probably closer to it here than there. I would like to eventually make it to the main story. But I feel like we're doing more, like, getting all of the side quests out of the way before going back to the main quest. Hooch. I'm taking up the road. Alright. Almost there. This one with the open gate. Oh no. I have a feeling this is another shootout. 21, 29, 11. Oh, we don't go in. Okay. I mean, we do, just not there.
He doesn't have an invitation to the club. Get him, boys.
Dang. Are you ready for an adventure in Taylor's patience?
Too simple.
Ah!
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Hello? Ow. Can I shoot the hat off your head? No.
Give him the pepper snuff.
No more crime for you until next month.
Woo!
It's all yours. Go for it.
Yeah.
Take a rest, my friend.
Ow!
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
Good, because there's more apparently.
Not that easy.
Move! Move, Sherlock.
for you.
Time to knock this guy out.
Take a rest, my friend.
Oh, come on. Who decided this was a good idea?
Overcome the brute now.
Too simple.
I heard it.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff. No, you killed him.
No! But he was the last one, so
All right, fella.
I'm
I
just
give
gonna
up.
leave it.
Take me into custody. You have nothing on me anyway. So I'll walk out the station right after you do.
Are you mad that I killed one? It was one guy, dude. You be in the gunfight instead. I'm not doing it again. Speak to him in the interrogation room. I don't want to.
excellent job catching this crook, sir. His name is Lucky Joe, and as it happens, someone with influence was after him too. You did them a favour.
I just solved the mystery, officer. If a criminal appears in my path, it merely affirms my deductions are sound.
Either way, you'll be pleased to know that an anonymous tip has fingered Lucky Joe as being involved in the murder of a famous professor. We have photographs and witness statements. Not so Lucky Joe is headed straight to the gallows. Someone served him to us on a silver platter.
Interesting. Well, as a vital ally in the arrest of a wanted murderer, you couldn't possibly object to me interviewing him.
Well, vital. Yes, no, of course. Go ahead.
You, haven't you made my day bad enough? Get out!
The police received an anonymous tip. Someone saw you entering Professor Jacob Haring's house. They have photos. You're in trouble.
I didn't even touch the old fool. This whole business was a setup from the beginning.
You broke into the house at the exact time Jacob Haring had his safe open and his collection of blackmail materials out. Perfect timing to steal the lot.
Ah, that's circumstantial at best.
Alas, the professor turned out to be less feeble than you expected. He pulled a saber from the wall and nearly took your head off. But lo, the vigor evaporated, and all at once he fell to the floor, grasping his chest as if his heart itself had given up.
That's exactly what happened. And that's why I'll be out of this reeking cell by morning, once the coroner has done his business.
Unlikely. You claim somebody set you up. If so, they will ensure that you're hanged. We both want to know who is truly behind this, so tell me the whole story. It may yet save your life.
Oh, blast. All right. What do you want to know?
Haring's blackmail collection was hardly public knowledge. It stands to reason that whoever informed you of his existence must be who set you up.
Yes, obviously. But I've never seen his face, nor do I know his name. I received a note at El Palazzo de Lusso that gave me the address of Jacob Haring. It was signed with one letter, M.
I cannot believe such an established gang leader would personally engage in burglary simply because he received a letter.
It was not just a letter. I received something else with the note. A file. On me. And a bloody detailed one at that. I'm not sure if it was from Haring's own collection, but it contained things that could bury me and the entire damn Robbins. I burned the file in a heartbeat, but the note warned of others like it in Haring's safe. I needed to retrieve them, and got lucky.
Lucky? Why?
The note said that by being there at a very precise time, I'd find that safe opened. And it was right.
So you broke into Professor Haring's study and stole the blackmail materials. What did you do with them?
Do you like jokes?
My humour tends toward the dry and bitter.
Then you will love this one. As I fled Haring's place with the documents, a pickpocket snatched the folder from me on the street. I was played from the beginning. Beaten at my own game. They made a joke of me and the Robbins. And now I await the gallows. Ha! Ha ha ha!
Oh, you're right, it was a good joke. But now things begin to make sense. Fear not, Joe. I will prove you didn't kill Professor Haring.
What? Then you better do it fast.
Per his schedule, Professor Haring had tea with a guest not long before you arrived. The tea in Haring's teapot was dosed with digitalis. A large dose of such a drug, coupled with physical exertion, can cause cardiac arrest.
So if the old man hadn't attacked me...
He may have lived, yes. But it wasn't you who killed him. The real murderer is the one that poisoned the professor and set you up. I'll make sure the police know it.
Yeah, you may save my bacon.
Oh, I wouldn't sing a victory song just yet. I believe they're preparing for a conversation with you on many subjects, like the Robbins.
I can handle those fools. I thought you were the copper's pet. But you have character those bloodthirsty mongrels lack. I respect that.
Make no mistake, Joe, we are not friends. Should we meet again under different circumstances, well, you know my character.
Lucky Joe is just behind this door, waiting for you.
Ooh, there's the M for mystery. Do we actually get to go now? Yeah. Lucky Joe's locked up, but the blackmail materials have been stolen by someone else. I couldn't retrieve them for the United Kingdom intelligence. Got Joe's letter from an M who seems to be behind the theft of Herring's documents. Lucky Joe said that he was contacted by M at the Il Palazzo del Lusso. Yeah, hotel. 227. Do we finally get to go? Well, bam. Just skip a couple steps there, Sherlock. Maybe we won't get to the main story this time. I would like to.
Extra, extra! Robin's finally put in cage. Interested in some Cordona news?
I don't know why I'm buying these, but I
Check
think
the front page.
it's probably
You
good
won't
to just
regret it.
have them. Wait. Yeah. Hello, good sirs.
Can I ask you a question?
I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
You sound a little scared, sir. Can I get in now? No.
Oh, is that you, Mr. Holmes? Please, come in. Now that the police have finished their investigation, Il Palazzo del Lusso has finally reopened. We are delighted to welcome you back, Mr. Holmes. We are delighted to
Okay.
welcome...
What did John have to say? Oh, it's just the consequences.
you back, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you. Can I go in? Thank you.
Are you able to help me?
I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
He sounds scared. Let me in.
How can I help you, sir?
Can you tell me who's in 227?
Good day. I'm looking for room 227. An acquaintance of mine has invited me to visit him.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, what a delight to see you again. Professor Malice told me he was expecting someone, but I didn't know it would be you. 227 is upstairs and to the left. He said you should spare him the trouble and let yourself in. Here's the key. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to see you.
Professor Malice. Yes. Yes, of course. Well, I'd best not keep him waiting, thank you.
Sherry, this feels awfully like someone has set a mousetrap and we're walking right into it.
Indeed.
I have it under control, John.
Really, Sherry? I don't like this. Please.
I don't like that you're so unsettled. Let me do a save. Alright, hey Moriarty.
See? Neither a trapdoor nor a self-firing gun.
But there is ominous music. No lip marks, dry
Clean
inside.
champagne flute. The first move has been made.
Now, if that's not a statement.
Anglo-Egyptian war looms.
Is it canon that Moriarty is a weapons dealer?
The champagne bottle is uncorked, yet still chilled and bubbly. The gall of this man.
Someone's celebrating a victory, and I'm not sure it's us.
Because I know in
M is celebrating and wants us to know it.
the movies, I think he's a weapons dealer, right? I don't know if that's what he was in the stories. I actually haven't read the books. I have a collection.
Jacob Haring, just a pawn in a complex chess match. Mycroft's agent. So M did orchestrate her accident with unimaginable precision.
Which is terrifying.
A marked map of Cordona. We've visited most of these locations recently.
He's tracking us, Sherlock.
The position of naval forces in the Mediterranean. This M has his sights set on bigger things. All these thefts, exactions, and deaths are the intricately entwined pieces of a greater plan, and we fail to influence it in the slightest. Nelson's monument in Trafalgar Square, London. I am watching you.
Creepy.
The hairs on my neck just stood up.
Dear Mr. Holmes, I must apologize for not being there to greet you. I waited for quite some time, but perhaps I overestimated your abilities. Alas, I have urgent matters to attend to overseas and can delay my departure no longer. As such, I'm afraid I simply do not have the time to pack up all my things. Perhaps you can take a good look around for me and see if there's anything of note. I'd be in your debt, and I'm already thinking about how to repay you. Must run, M.
What did it say, Sherry?
But I failed, John. He's gone, tore through Cordona like a hurricane and left us to sift through the wreckage. Extensive handwritten notes on Sirius B. It appears M was studying up. A dossier on General Garnet Wolseley, but now empty. I recognize this seal from Jacob Haring's mail. He left behind only what he wanted us to find. Infuriating.
Moriarty.
Family photo of the man who jumped off the bridge. Pity.
Oh, is he threatening his family?
Everybody has pressure points. What would happen if I pushed yours?
It makes me want to watch the movie. Wellington family dossier. Wow, that's a lot. Bankruptcy, so... Tom sucked at his financial investments. I see. So, long story short, looks like the family inherited the wealth, but it was invested in the mines, and then the mines dried up. So they went bankrupt. So they disappeared.
What more dossiers like this does M possess?
What's in the trash? That's what I want to look at, is the trash. Thank you. Coffee stains?
Mysteries of Sirius B by Jacob Haring. Used, then discarded. Like everyone in his path. These people were not colleagues or co-conspirators. They were just implements M used to get more.
We're too late, Sherry. M set this all up for us, knowing by the time we found it, he would already have left Cordona.
No, there must be something I've missed. We can still catch him.
There's nothing else here. It's over. You read his letter. He laid out this makeshift museum to taunt you. Don't give him the satisfaction.
I will not cede defeat. I will treat this threat with the seriousness it deserves, which is to say, my absolute attention.
Then you are giving him the win, Sherlock. Have you considered you might be out of your depth? He was sitting here in this very room, spinning his web around Cordona and beyond. Manipulating and murdering people, using the Mediterranean as his playground like some sodding Napoleon of crime.
Are you trying to suggest?
I am not suggesting. I am stating outright that he is toying with you and you are too arrogant to avoid the bait. Sherlock, we stumbled into the lion's den. Now we must slow down, be smart, and make sure we get to walk out alive.
You might have a point.
So what do you suggest?
I know you want to catch him on your own, but it's time to face the facts. You lost. The smartest thing we can do now is lick our wounds and tell Mycroft everything.
Mycroft? Now you are being hysterical.
Look around you, Sherry. He's stealing secrets from the Crown, toying with navies, fomenting war. You cannot catch him alone. We will need all your brother's connections to stop this madman before he does worse.
I'll tell Mycroft.
Perhaps you're right. He could be anywhere in Europe, and the only practical way to find him is with Mycroft's eyes and
John
ears.
is your own brain telling you
I
these
shall endeavour
things.
to tell my brother the whole story as soon as I can stomach another humiliation.
Good. Thank you. And it is not humiliation, it is humility. For now, we need to put this wretched affair behind us. M has gone. Best to focus on the reason we came to Gordona in the first place.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, the actual mission
Glad
that
you're
I
here.
haven't done.
I'm always looking out for you, brother.
Thank you, John. Now, shall we?
What are you guys? You guys like guarding a door for some reason? Alright, let's get back outside. I think I have to go out here, yeah, before it'll let me fast travel. Okay. That's it. Oh, there's no fast travel because it's here somewhere in Cordona. Grand Surrey. Glimpse of a bridge and a church on a hill. The manor must... Ooh, I saw that church. Didn't I? Let's go out and up the hill. At least get this started. Wait, where am I? Oh, no, that's right. Let's see. When I was walking around earlier, I saw a church on a hill. Right there, right? Is that not a church? We saw... Let's see. A bridge and a church on a hill. Well, here's a church on a hill. There's probably a bridge over here. Or is there a bridge over here? Wait, where am I? A bridge and a church on a hill. Let's go up and see. That kind of a bridge? That's not it. Let's see. Legacy Theatre.
Hey, Sherry, can you do this? Oh, darn. I shouldn't have spoken.
Okay, so...
Look, the cutest thing you'll see all day. Hamlet staged by children.
New case. New case.
Oh, so it has taken root.
What's taken root? As I recall, when we were growing up, this theatre didn't welcome kids.
You've forgotten, John. Come to the back entrance and I'll refresh your memory.
What? John doesn't remember a thing about the play. If I concentrate, I'm sure I can help him recall what we did behind the Legacy Theater.
Yet I still see nothing.
You need to focus, my dear friend. Watch me. Here was our glorious stage. Ring any bells?
Ah, we don't need to dwell on the past, Sherry.
That's cute.
And Hamlet's mother, Gertrude, taking poison. What was the name of that girl? Oh, Georgina, of course. She was our neighbour.
Oh, I remember her. She liked you.
And there you were. The best
It's
sportsman.
Yorick.
A silent scene partner, my Yorick. Your presence inspired me. And brought me to tears.
Yeah, it hurt to know that's all I could be. Inspiration. I couldn't even play the king's ghost. How's that for irony? To be or not to be? Indeed.
I know why you wanted to forget. The show forced you to confront your limits, except no one else would ever see you but me. Why do you think I cried?
No.
In the end, the audience was thrilled. I can still hear their roars after the final act.
That's
You were
cute.
so pleased with yourself when the theatre director came down to admire your work.
He
Cute.
applauded. A huge gesture from a man for whom children on stage was an anathema.
One small step for a man, one giant leap for students of the dramatic arts.
Childhood is a time of naivety. I cannot now imagine seeking a career as an actor, drinking wine all day and gaily treading the boards at night.
Yet you often pretend to be someone else in your search for the truth. You can't act like this side of you disappeared completely.
Right?
Quite. This, above all, to thine own self be true.
Cute. Okay, and so we are still looking for this mansion of ours. We found the church on the hill. Maybe we're below the church somewhere. I don't think this is it. No. Maybe. It's got to be this way. There's this. Well, you can see the church from here. There's a bridge. That's not it, is it? No. Very close, though. Where has my manor house gone? Will you guys talk to me?
Excuse me, just one question.
That's a question I can answer.
Oh. There's an abandoned manor on LeBlanc Road between Vernay Street and Silent Way. Abandoned? Alright, LeBlanc and Vernay. On LeBlanc between Vernay and Silent. Alright, there's LeBlanc. There's Silent. So, this one? Sherlock wears that chain like all the way across. Sorry, I was just thinking. I see ruins. That actually looks like an aqueduct. Is that it right there? Ah, a bridge. Nope. Oh. How do we get up there?
Nice to see you.
Hello. Guess this doesn't lead to it, right? No. I think that's it right there. Can I go up here, maybe, and get to it? Yes.
Hey, Sherry. There's post here. And it seems as if the letter was delivered recently.
Weird. Sherlock, I hope this letter from Mycroft. I hope this letter does not reach you, for it would mean you have committed to your absurd flight of fancy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreading one's steps is, at best, childish indulgence, and at worst, pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end, and you are better off for not witnessing it despite all your protestations. One presumes by now you have visited our mother's final resting place. I trust this has satisfied your impetuous impulses and frees you to return to London at once. It is time to turn your back on what was and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
Oh, he has the locket on his wrist. Or the pocket watch.
There she is. Our old manor.
See that? What does he have on his wrist?
Smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
You can't make Doctor Who references. This is way before Doctor Who was a thing. Okay, I can take those. Oh. I don't know. I guess John must have existed if he was in the play before. Because I had a theory before that John didn't exist until his mother died. My beehives!
I should write a book about the behaviour of bees someday.
Hello? What the heck?
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Oh no. Really, Sherlock?
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
Really, Sherlock?
An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, very precious.
I do like this version of Sherlock. Like, he's so sassy, but he also doesn't seem as, like, I don't know if jaded is the right word. Because a lot of versions of Sherlock,
With the ash all over
he's
the
really
door.
mean.
I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Try to recall that memory about the policeman, Sherry. Concentrate.
The policeman, huh? I was saying, I like this version of Sherlock. Because, like, he's sassy, but he still, like, remembers being a playful kid and stuff like that. Instead of, like, some Sherlocks are just mean for the sake of being mean, as opposed to, like, being honest. Like, overly honest, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
Rude. That sounds like something a big brother would do. Remember the policeman, he says. Oh, that's right. This'll help. It's a little irritating how it does that. The policeman.
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was? I bet it was our reward.
Uh-oh.
No, we were not so lucky.
Did we steal something?
It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were
no.
arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
Probably Mycroft.
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother.
Okay. Now...
Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested.
John.
Felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
my goodness.
It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
Is that how you say that? Because I 100% would have said Chase Lounge.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
That's interesting. I guess that's a memory we need to unlock.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Is this Mycroft's umbrella?
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe. One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like deja vu.
Auction notification. We've been instructed that a public auction will take place on the 20th of July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Furniture, telescopes, and quiet items for your manor. Their stock updates frequently, so keep an eye on the map. Huh. Okay, so I can't get in these doors.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
So we're actually, like, moving back into the manor.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
That's
Another
massive.
memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her.
Wow.
She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
What happened to your dad? They haven't mentioned his father once.
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Ooh. Who is this? He says it's not Mycroft's. It's not mine. Okay, so whoever that is. Mycroft was dealing with this. And I was trying to help. It's sad.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Which means she didn't actually have consumption.
Dr. Richter? No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing.
She didn't
I
have
remember
consumption. What did she have? We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized he never heard her coughing.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Is John going to disappear by the end of this?
Hey, this is the luggage we brought
Let's do
from
it,
London, isn't
Sherlock.
it?
Our room is upstairs. Let me go back here real quick. A little study. Oh, this is a nice little area.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
A solarium, maybe? Because that's outside. Unless it's like the backyard or something. Alright, let's go upstairs. How much time do I have got? Ooh.
I remember how angry
Oh, no.
Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
Cute. That's how you know it's home.
I think our family portrait used to hang here.
Is that our room? Kind of want to avoid going that way for the moment. Hey, John. Piano.
This book, where I
Coins.
kept my collection of coins, it used to be bigger.
Did they sell off your coin collection? Little brother, you claimed you were bored and wanted to play a game. Well, I've created one that should hold your attention, as well as teach you a thing or two about the world. I borrowed some of your precious coin collection and have hidden each one in a discreet place around the island. What a jerk. You'll have noticed the symbol drawn on this letter and the attached map. Your mission is to search the marked locations for the same symbol. Near each, you'll find a metal tube that contains a hint to help you recover one of your coins. If you are able to retrieve them all, come and tell me what you have learned. I'm eager to see how fast you can solve my little puzzles.
Oh, no. We won't let this stand, right, Sherry? I want to find my coins.
It's going to be difficult. The sands of time, you know? Some things may have changed, but you're right. We can't let Mycroft win.
Mycroft hid part of my collection of unique coins around the island. This collection was started by my father and later expanded by me. My brother claimed that searching for them would be an experience both educational and fun. Unfortunately, I only managed to find a few of them before leaving Cordona for good, and the remaining coins are still scattered around the island. I now remember how angry I was about that. Mycroft left a map with marked locations. At each location, he hid a clue with further directions. To find a clue, we should look for the same symbol as drawn on his letter. No wonder this game takes so long. There's so many side quests. Ooh.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Alright. Oh.
To be or not to be, that is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Go.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here.
Oh, what?
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
Put that one?
Sharp and well balanced.
Oh.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
No. Can I not?
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind. One of John's first pictures. I think this was supposed to be Mycroft.
That's pretty good.
He really has improved his skills since then. This brings back memories. We used this old diary to keep track of our adventures. I think it was my father's.
So now we're
John,
talking about his father.
do you think we can visit some of the places mentioned in the diary for old time's sake?
Oh.
Why not? Nothing like
Aw.
a stroll down memory lane. Note down the places you'd like to visit, and I'll add what I remember of them.
Puppy dog.
These must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Was it friendly?
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
Oh no.
Coal dust from Miner's
Oh,
End,
coal dust.
sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Interesting.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
Silent? It's a horrible rule to make with poor kids.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me.
No.
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana. Interesting. What's that over there?
It's like a fancy key.
This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
A key in here?
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people?
What else? I want to read the letter.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
Is that a throwing knife? It is. Okay, where does this doorknob go then? Oh, I have things in the mind palace. We'd hidden a trim, so it is in the room somewhere. Okay, but where? Not a lot of places for a secret compartment.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake.
Aww.
My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure. Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
Dare me to find the hidden item in our room. Oh, can I do this now? And it has to be like in something. There it is right there. I see it. Alright. In for a penny. I can't hear that and not think of Knives Out anymore. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of tuberculosis. Back to the clues. We had a neighbor on the island who was friends with my family? No? The missing records. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordona. He may know something. Ew. I guess that's the next thing. Oh, this. I need this.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Hold on, I need this.
Perfect match. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
Well, you are now a consulting detective.
Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, father's favorite.
A small straight smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father. Excuse me, Sigurd Holmes. Sigurd? We had to hide it from Violet, as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface is worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers. Sherlock is taking his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries considerable sentimental value.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Okay. Coins. Oh, they're marked on the map. That's good. Or at least the way to the... Okay. I might call it here because it's getting pretty late. And we're about at our close to our time limit. It's not quite going to be an hour and a half because I've had to stop and start a few times. But we can get rid of that now. Yeah. Hidden coins. And a neighbor. Oh, and furniture shops. Alright. Well. Yeah. I better call it there. Let's see. All right. I'm excited. I'm having fun. I don't know if you're having fun, but I'm having fun. And you guys are giving me an excuse to play it. So, that was Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. We finally made it to the manor. But now we have a million other side quests to do. So, there's a reason this game takes as long as it does, apparently. And I can't help it, but I want to try some of the extra stuff. I'm not going to worry about that one treasure hunt one. But the coins, they're marked on the map, so we've got to find the coins. And we can't let Mycroft win. So we're going to find the coins. Because I think that was a horrible thing to do. So, coins, we'll find the furniture. Rebuild the manor. I bet, though, that John disappears by the end of the story. Because I think Sherlock made him to help cope with things, and now that he's starting to deal with stuff, he won't be needing him as long. So, with that, we'll end it here. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have any recommendations for video games you'd like me to try out, I do more story-focused, well, not necessarily story-focused, games with good story and good mechanics. No nudity, light swearing is okay. Other than that, I'm tired. I've been playing this for a few hours now. Also, one last little plug for my books. I have working on a trilogy. First 2 books are out. They're available on Amazon and Kindle Unlimited. You can also get ebook, paperback, and hardcover. And the paperback and hardcover are also available at other online book retailers, such as Barnes & Noble and so on. And with that, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.